Greetings and hallucinations, ladies and lads. I am Chancellor of the harmonious frequencies of the mighty Empire of Onion, and this is Age of Wonders 3. Well, we are starting to try to move north. There are evildoers up there. Shnaga the Pretty is the one. She's like a go-to enemy, too. I've seen her in a majority of the Let's Plays that I've followed of Age of Wonders 3. Let's see what we can do here. How are we doing on mana? We need more. We need tons more. So let's try to get that going. I keep wanting to think that harbors produce cash. I'm pretty sure that's left over from my days of playing Civilization way back in the past. Oh yeah, I'm still astonished that we have not wiped out these independent armies from this land. It only makes sense that we should have. It's one turn for this, and then what can we do? The Dreadnought Foundry, I don't think I'll be building units back here. And I guess after the shrine is built, we'll have other mana producing buildings to construct. So this is fine for now, I guess. An industrial plant unlocks the unit Juggernaut with Produce Juggernaut Research. That's wonderful. The Great Temple will give us some more mana. Leads to Grand Palace. It requires mana to build, though, 50. So we won't even be able to start it up. That's where all of my mana is going, though, is into structures that require it, I'm sure. Generate mana, then. We'll just wait for a little while on that. We are still headed north. Do we want to grab the haste berries on our way? Probably. It might have been a semi-waste. We'll see. Okay, this is still independent territory. Good. Very good. Okay, wonderful. Old Benham, I missed you, brother. Glad he's still alive. Okay, this is a huge part machine army sort of a thing. So I'm trying to think what is ideal here. Do we want to use this army with Benham for right now? Because what kind of bonuses does he give to his men? He has Field Medic, Monster Slayer. Is that just for him, though? I think it's just for him. Ranged Command. I think this is always active. I'm pretty sure. Okay, let's move this engineer out. And we'll put Benham in. And we will take this devastating force north as well. Shall we come up around this way? Doesn't honestly matter. And we have to cross the river here, or we can go across the bridge here. So I think this is honestly going to be the best. And you guys can move back into the center. Perfect. Okay. Yep, go ahead and scout ahead. I mean, if we do hit these haste berries, we're going to be able to go way up here. A little extra scouting, I guess. And this is explored already. Our lands extend this direction, so she must have another city right in here. Nope. Cancel. Go over the mountains, please. It's a lot easier if we didn't have to do that, but there we are having to do that. Okay, these two, where were y'all headed anyway? I didn't have a place for you to go right now. Couple of battles here, and then we're headed up to the center to work on those. He's trying to go for a Sphinx Temple. He's got a weird combination of units here. A Monster Hunter. Manticore Riders are pretty hardcore. Manticore hardcore. I don't know right now. Let's just not worry about you for the moment. Alright, how close can y'all get to this area? Not very. If you move, can you get closer? Nope. That's pretty much it for you. Okay, what are we looking like here though? We've got a Sun Guard, a Halberdier, and a Civic Guard. Are you going to be able to take them on? Yes. This is probably one I could have done auto combat on, but I am a control freak, you know? Okay, they have crossbows, and that's about it. See how we do from here. Can't quite reach them. That's fine. Night Watch. Get up here. Oh, who are these? Brew Brothers? Come up behind the Toadstool Fairies. These are both pikemen, aren't they? Pretty sure they are. No range. And the Tigran athletics really make them dangerous. I tell you what. It's crazy. We don't have the mana to cast spells, so I can't do anything with that. We'll just have to guard. See how it goes. They gotta move, right? Yep. Here they come. That's what I figured. Wham. Alright. So they're in range. We get the 3 shots. Frost Protection, Sun Shield. It's a very reduced damage. Let's go for these guys. We should kill him. Nice. 2 hits. So what I want to do here is come around and try and flank them. Wham. So that's turned them around. With these guys now, that gives them an attack of opportunity. This is not a flank somehow. Oh, because they're guarded. Dang it. How do I always forget about that? I always do. I just don't understand why. They retaliate 3 times. We only get 2 attacks. Four to 5 times 3. 10 to 14. That's almost more damage there. I mean, this is equal damage to both. And we got lucky one time, so that's pretty good. Sort of balanced it out there. They're also out of moves as well. 5 to 7. Oh, that's 5 to 7 3 times though, isn't it? Yeah, so that's 15 to 21, pretty much. That's more than anything else I can do right now. Still not gonna kill him though. Okay, and they've leveled up. Can this only be used once? Yeah. It's okay though, because after we kill these guys here, we'll still have the mobility to murder these fools. Oh, are you kidding me? I just knew they were going to have enough power to kill these guys. And now this is troubling, because these halberdiers are going to have some serious damage against these pony riders. So I think what we're going to do is just get close enough to engage them, and then defend. Yep. Flanking polearm. Okay, let's charge in and kill these guys. There we go. Brew Brothers. 11 to 17. Okay. Unicorn Riders. Y'all don't even have a rank. Let's go. Leveled up. Alright. So that might have even gone better for us if I had auto-resolved. Who knows? We could get another boar. I don't think it's worth it. We'll sell it for gold. We have a decent amount of gold already, but that's okay. Right. Plus, if we wait here, we'll get the reinforcements next turn and just really, really crush these guys. Crush. Okay, Hillberry. To be totally honest, you could just camp here. You guys can camp here. Confirm your movement. Yes, actually. And one more. There you go. Oh yes, Dread Monkey. Is that really where I wanted you to move? You're going around the long way? I mean, I guess that's alright, because it looks like her domain has extended here. We really need to take that back from her. Very seriously so. Purging Burst. All Fey, come on. Summoned undead and creatures of magical origin must resist 10 or be dealt 10 fire, 10 spirit damage. Otherwise, they're dealt 5 and 5. Greyguard Master. Okay. Choking Fumes. Across the whole battlefield. So I think this affects my own people, which is not ideal. Swift Migration would be handy. Dragon Oil would be handy. Invention 3 would be kind of nice. Let's go with this for our conquest of Shnaga's place. Oh, the mana, please. I would gladly take the mana over anything else you could possibly give me. And as a matter of fact, I will use that mana to produce more mana by building that great temple. So we have 152 income. Upkeep is 107. Because we have a bunch of mana cells being used everywhere. Yeah, here we go. Temple is an additional plus 10. And this has used up all the mana that I just got. Gross. Gross. I didn't think a Dreadnought would need mana, to be honest. How wrong was I? Really? It's just left completely undefended? Don't get me wrong, I love it. But at the same time, it makes me dangerously curious. You can still move? Or is this a new turn? I shouldn't have sent them up this way. I should have sent them around along with the druid here. Okay, so y'all are kind of scouting. Let's see how far she can make it. Can we take an epic treasure site? Probably. Who are these? Apprentice, Tier 2. Apprentice Tier 2. A Forge Priest, they're pretty hardcore. And Mystic. Let's give it a shot. Worst comes to worst, we'll lose a man. And we have 3 armies here, so it shouldn't be a terrible tragedy. Ugh. Gross. Gross. Boy, some nice area of effect abilities would be clutch here. I don't think I have any of that. Wing beat. We have wing beat with this guy. Cadavers don't really have anything. Let's get up there, though. Musketeers, you guys are pretty awesome. It's a what? 2? We should be able to hit these folk from here. Nope, still have the range penalty. So we have to get here to eliminate the range penalty on this one. Up to 34. Let's try it. Wham. Okay. Now, how close can we get these folk to being dead? We only get 1 attack, sadly. It's pretty decent, though. I have to leave enough room to get here with this one. Now, do we want to weaken them, or do we want to weaken them further? That's the question. We get 2 attacks, so let's actually weaken them. Nice. So this should be 2 kills here with the wing beat. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is super dangerous. I was wrong. It was 3 kills. %, that we could curse this person. Or minus 14 movement when resisted. Just for the movement, I think it's worth it. What is there? 14 defense, 15 resistance. Guardian Flame. Fire bolts triggers up to 3 times for 24 total damage. I don't think anybody's in danger, to be honest, except maybe the cadaver. So just to reduce the movement, let's use it. Yep. I figured. And cadaver, you're... Okay, I see. Oh, man. Ouch. I was really hoping that they would do something else, but it's fine. What are we going to get here? Target will retaliate 7 to 11. Let's not do that first. Alright, now let's go for them. Because I didn't want their line of sight to be obstructed. You guys can go ahead and reload. Nice! A level up for reloading. That's so good. Around here, I think, is going to give them range. Alright, got him. That was pretty good. And of course we get treasure for it, so that's always good. 31 knowledge. Okay, never mind. I thought we were going to get treasure from it, but that's something. We still have 2 turns for the research, though. And no movement anymore, unless we wanted to attack there, which we don't. Hang out, keep an eye. Well, actually, by keep an eye, you could move forward. 1. Same here. Is this another? Oh yeah, discovered already. Explored, I mean. Man, They have pretty poor line of sight, so I'm a little worried about them being so far ahead of everybody. Once again, staying here is going to be the ideal situation. We'll come back for you guys shortly. Yeah. So we have them surrounded. Auto combat should be fine here. Everybody's pretty much full health. Wow, we almost lost the toadstool fairies. This is why I fear auto combat, because there's no way if I was doing it manually that this much damage would have happened to this unit. They did get a rank, so they're trooper now. +1 shock, +4 hit points. And here on the Brew Brothers, we've got 1 melee and 4 hit points, so that's pretty good. I'll accept that. 32 mana, yes please. Yes please. Okay, let's move back. Let's get this one and move back. This has already been looted, yes. I really think it's going to be faster if you go this way. That's just me. Mythical. I still don't think that we have what we need to do that. Minus 100 population growth. Mark blood sacrifice. Interesting. That's where I had you moving? Right here? Oh, I see. I see now. Yeah. This is all fine. Can you not get past? No. You could go backwards, but not forward. This is fine. Works just the same. So I'm thinking Shnaga's going to be up over here too by now. Maybe in this city here that's clearly been attacked and razed. Gamortis. Dravistor is mine, of course. The old dragon place. And then Swilf Cities, or Swilf Seas, I don't know how that is. And I should have summoned a scout years ago too, but mana. It's getting pretty deep into my lands, I would say. How are we doing on alignment? +25. I really do want to get some Naga. Go ahead and join us. Let's see, we'll need a hatching pool then. What does that unlock? The baby reed serpent? Okay. I'll go for that. Okay, 5 points here. Absorb pain is nice. Aura of resistance. All units gain +1 resistance. That's pretty good. Convert would be nice. Straight heals. Is this a touch? Huh. +1 spirit strength. I think we'll go with healing, because it is effective outside of combat as well. So that's fine. We'll save the last point. We don't have enough mana. We're just short. So go ahead and generate mana here. City of Hollow Hill, Flow Rock Citadel. Dreadnought's Foundry. Okay. That's right, because they have this Magma Forge. It gives us bonus to production, but isn't there some other huge raging bonus that we get from this? Machine units have +10 health. Walls restore 20 health at the start of each combat round. Because of Flow Rock Quarry. Okay. Right now you're going for a forge. Siege Workshop so that we can get the Master's Guild. That should be fine. Okay. Ta-da! Thank you. Thank you for being here. Treasures that we dropped. I guess all of these... No, all of these are Binham's, technically. So I think we should send them all back to him. Even though he's a pretty good distance away here. What is this again? Orb of Eternal Cold. And the spear. Good. You're lucky, Binham. I'm not always this merciful to folk that have died in my service. A legendary Forbidden Sanctum. Do we have what we need to take care of that? I don't know. I don't know who's going to be in there. Plus 30 mana income. Once this does expand, and it will, it's going to be invaluable to have that within my domain. So I think it's important for me to take it. I'm not sure right now if I'm going to leave this army here or have them travel along with us, because with 3 armies spanning across this northern region, we should be able to intercept any invading armies that are trying to move through our territory here. Danilon, what will you do? A shrine would be nice. An observatory, siege workshop. Baths, sure. There's a magic academy? Oh, okay. Plus 1 range. No, support units receive 1 melee, 1 range damage, 1 resistance. And that is because of the Lost Library present. That's pretty interesting. I'll have to look into that. It's hard for me to remember what units are technically support units. Are these guys? They're machines. I was thinking since they have the nourishing meal. Are these guys? They're irregulars. So what actual... That's a terrible example. Let's see. These guys can produce everything halfling. Archer, infantry, irregular. Maybe the Brew Brothers? Yeah. Brew Brothers are about the only support unit. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, do we want to take on these 4? What is this? A Buttercup Berry. They're pretty low tier. Warg, same. The Dire Bear is the most concerning. I think we have what we need to take this on. It'll be a shame if we lose somebody. I really fully expected them to attack, so I'm a little surprised. The wargs have crazy range. These guys should all be pretty well confined to the walls. They are. Let's try and draw them out. Even here is going to be pretty good. Yeah, somehow if they move up 1 more, they'll be in danger. Right here will be fine, though. Let's see. Are they going to make a move? They do. Buttercup Fairies are coming in for the Jesters. No surprise. A little bit out of range, though. We're going to throw a rock or something? Yep, throwing stones. Hopefully they don't live in glass houses. And they're probably resistant to everything. Oh no, blight weakness, of all things. And shock weakness. Well, have I got a special friend for you? That's right. ×3. Nice. Super champion swarm darters now. This is wonderful. Alright, Big Beetle. You could probably finish him off. That would be pretty nice. These two can get dazzled for sure. Let's see, 10 to 16 or 5 to 7. We could take half their health, or we can barely scratch them. And it's only 25% chance to dazzle. $25 panicked, sorry, 35 dazzled, 40 dazzled. Let's try it. And a crit. Wham! They're almost dead. They're almost totally dead. I don't think if we move back here that'll count as a flank. And plus they're guarded, so we're better off just shooting them here, I'd say. Boom. Okay, a little bit of trouble here. Let's see. If we come up over here, we should be able to flambe and finish off these two. Definitely. Boom. Okay. Do they have a charge ability? No, they don't, so it doesn't matter. I was thinking if we get up close like this, they'd be more apt to attack the close unit and take away their ability to charge. So we've got 10 to 14 right here. I could use him to attack over here. I might be able to befriend the bear. I think out of all of the animals, that's the one that I would want to befriend. Of course, 12 resistance there. Only 10 from him, and I don't think he counts as an animal. So let's bring up the big beetle to attack the ward. Wham. I guess they had first strike. I didn't look at that. And we'll charge over here. Wham. And the bear may still come around and go for Zorthi, the fire tamer. I never talk about him by name. That might even be the very first time that I've said his name. Oh no. Ow. Whoa. Super lucky there. Okay, so we can get to him by whatever stretch of magic. 60%. We're going for it. First and foremost. Nice, we got him. Dire Bear is ours. Boy, that poor Jester, though. What'd that do? He's down to 11. So that second hit would have completely murdered him had we not been lucky there. We've also got a Champion 1. Plus 10 hit points. Expert. Range, resistance, and hit points. Wonderful. Wonderful. And of course we got a Dire Bear, which is pretty good. Okay, so if I was to abandon someone out of this group, who would it be? Probably the Musketeer. In favor of a Dire Bear? Probably the Musketeer. Where would he go, though? Okay, this army is fine where it is. Let's see. I think everybody's heading this direction anyway. So let's just come up here. You guys can come up here. Can you join in already? No, you have 0 movement points. Oh, I would love to trespass here and see what she's got, but it's just not a possibility right now. Oh yeah, he does have an upgrade. I didn't think about that. We're starting to build up mana finally again. He has a nourishing meal ability. That would be pretty awesome. I was kind of hoping that we could get blight protection for everybody, but it looks like this is a unit-only blight protection. It will be nice when we're facing rogue units. So if we go with something like... Oh, True Sight would be nice when facing rogues as well. Okay, we'll get True Sight, and we'll get the blight protection, and we'll go with... Shock protection? Nah, we'll save the last point for next time. So that'll be fine. Army requires my orders. Come up here. Right next to him. And you can hang out there for now. Alright, Benham. Maybe we should send him up this way so that we can get a look to see what's around. Because she might have some armies hanging out back here. If that's the case, this town here is completely undefended. Waclair. Wacklar. Got a couple armies down here, and then Forget and them are over here. I may want to run them past. I don't know if that's possible. With these mountains and stuff. I'd have to hop into the lake and come around, and that's incredibly inconvenient. It takes an entire turn to embark. Let's keep coming up over here, though. Let's see. If she sends armies around here, I feel like, what's his name? Baradier the Bald. I feel like he will be able to handle that sort of a thing. Assuming he's even interested. I'm pretty sure they're at war, which leads me to believe that he would be interested in defending against her. And they can move a lot further along the roads than they can in the woods and stuff. Can you actually get into the water this turn? Yep. So let's see if we can send him around, and we'll bring these guys back up to here. Ah! I was hoping I could get a look at the town that's in here, but it doesn't look like I will be able to. Alright, come back by one then. It looks like we'll have to disembark like way over here and then travel through the mountains. It would almost be easier to just sail all the way around to here and then try to travel through. Of course, you might have a town right here too, right behind the clouds. So it all depends on that, really. Okay, y'all are still hanging out right here. What is this? What is this nymph doing right here? Who is she? Why is she here? What is she doing? Let's go. You ready to join? Alright. Took her down. No problems. And we want to head up towards the Beholder here. Same. Don't worry, tiny city. We're not here to destroy you yet. Alright, dire monkeys, you are going to take a little bit of a further look. Okay, we're looking pretty good here. We'll try to get one more turn in. Okay. Great mobilization. Oh, come on. Every time an enemy moves or does anything. We met Liana. Okay. Come on now. Caster's machine unit gains 8 movement, 2 damage, 2 defense, and 2 resistance. Caster's engineer and musketeer units gain 8 movement. Okay. Strategic spell. So we cast this on the strategic map and it affects all of our units across the entire place. That's pretty epic. 600 mana to cast. 600 casting points. And then 80 mana per turn to maintain. That's pretty huge. That's definitely a last... like a final research kind of a thing. 40% physical weakness and -5 damage until the end of combat. Wow, that's pretty huge too. every enemy unit like it. So if we're fighting a bunch of irregulars or a bunch of infantry, we just cast it on one of them. That's pretty harsh, actually. I think I'm going to go with that. I like that. Okay, for Jet. Bane of the Good. That's not going to help us at all. Unless this Leanna lady is good. She is. She's a High Elf Warlord. Alignment is towards good. 425. Creation Adept. Adept of Air. And an Explorer. Okay. Alright, sorry about that if the low rumble there carried into the microphone. Warlord. And why do we have to be fighting against warlords? I don't know. Oh, I didn't see what her opinion of us is. Neutral. Neutral with me. So Shnaga is at war with everybody then. That's fine. Everybody, I mean, these two. So if we declare war on Shnaga, then we should be in pretty good standing with both of these. No contact. This is all fine. Except he's dedicated to evil, so if they do contact one another, they may become enemies simply from that. Okay, you can move by now. Let's come around this way. Oh man. Visibility feels severely limited. What is this though? Explored. I don't want to fight ocean units because... Oh wow, she's taken this territory. That's why we met her. Because she took that entire territory from our enemies. Oh, I guess the eagle doesn't embark because they're already mounted or whatever. Oh, we can get right here, but we can't get in the water with this army, sadly. Dang it. That's going to be a huge wasted next turn. Okay. Do we jump in on this? Because we're just starting to tick up on our mana. I really don't want to overdo it, but I don't guess there's any downside to building this. It's a small initial investment. Yeah. Let's go for it. That'll be fine for me. Syrakus. Viper Fortress will give us access to the Naga Guardian and the Altar of the Great Mother with the Serpent Hall. Naga Slither. I don't know what any of these units do. The Guardian seems like a pikeman, maybe. Let's go with that first. And then the Serpent Hall. This will be fine. There's no defenses here either, so that may be a big problem. Wastik, you don't have anything to do right now? This is just gold, so let's get it. The Firestorm Pillar does cost mana. We could get a Great Temple instead to produce some mana. Plus 100 storage. Sure, we'll do it. And then the Firestorm. Okay. So this legendary temple, let's give it a shot. Let's see if we can do it. That's right, I'm saving my game. Just in case it turns out horrible. Whoa! A Fallen Angel, Tier 4. Petrifying Scream at 13 resistance. And we've got 3 apprentices and 2 Phantasm Warriors. What's this? Mass Curse. All enemy units on the battlefield, cursed units, suffer minus 300. Maybe we wait until next turn when we have some mana to use to disjunct the spell and cast some other spells. Yeah, maybe we wait until next turn. Maybe that's the coward in me talking, but man, I just don't know about this. That seems pretty harsh. Mend magical beings, so they'd be able to mend these guys, I'm pretty sure. Fairy Fire isn't that bad. Melee strike is pretty simple. Melee strike. But this, the Fallen Angel, is crazy. Mostly melee, though. Petrifying Scream, Life Drain. That's harsh. Total Awareness. Can't be flanked. Stops targets from guarding. Returns to life 2 turns after it falls in battle. Only works once. Armored, flying, magical origin, dedicated to evil. Spirit weakness is kind of nice. But we don't have anybody that casts spirit. Alright, I saved my game. Let's go. Let's not be a wuss. I'm petrified. I don't like this. I don't like it at all. Okay, what kind of movement are we looking at for these? Of course, the Fallen Angel has the most movement. All these ranged attacks, there's plenty of places to hide, though. Right here is fine. Cannon, I'd love to see you hide a little better, but maybe this will be okay. We're all cursed as well. Everybody's angry. Oh. I mean, we have a chance. It worked. And we can't do anything now. This is terrible. Terrible news. Okay, and then the engineers are going to have to help heal. Let's get up here. I think that's everybody. Man. Yeah, because once we get in there, it's going to be just an absolute festival of pain. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's a pretty good size attack radius here. Defense of 13, health of 66. Let's see what kind of damage we can do from here. It's not going to be a ton. We can get 3 of them. So we'll do that. Nice. Good. Cannon can get all the way in. But I don't know what kind of an angle this is going to give us for shooting. Okay, that's good. I like that. This only hits 1, 1, 1. Nice. Level up there. And we can send the robots around, I guess. That won't be the worst thing that we do. And the engineer... Do they have to reload? I don't think so. Starts on cooldown 1 turn. Unit has already acted this turn. So I think the engineers we may bring up this direction. Try and help reload this guy. And then of course, Kathfatmiu, you're going to come up hardcore. Straight up into the midst. Sorry again for that low rumble. I don't know if you can hear that or not. It is aircraft. Nothing I can really do about it. Okay, I'm still petrified. Let's see what happens. We've got pretty good damage on these 4. Mended the magical being. That figures they may all do it. Which is kind of nice because it's clumped them up. Yep. They're getting clumped up. That's pretty beautiful for the flame tank, assuming that it doesn't get tied down. It's going for the cannon. Okay, shocked for 2 turns. Resisted the shocking, that's good. Let's see if the robots can take on these guys, Phantasm Warriors. 6 to 8 only. But if we can at least turn them around, we may be able to get another flame off on these guys. We'll want to move... where? Here, maybe? This does get all 3. Nice. Level up there. You guys don't get to attack anything. The cannon's in pretty decent repair right now. Let's see, does this give you a... This does hurt the cannon, it looks like, which is a huge problem. If we melee strike, yeah, they are going to retaliate. We can't do anything about that. If we move back 1, though, I'm pretty sure that we can use this. 4 to 6, 5 to 7. Yep. Okay, you're gonna have to reload yourself. Nothing I can do about that. See, what is this? 10, 14, 17. So we should be able to kill them, no problem. Our back will be to these guys. But what can you do? The Fallen Angel as well may come around and flank Kothvatmu, so that may have been a terrible decision there. And this party robot, I don't think you can heal these guys now. So you're just going to have to defend. See what they choose. Okay, he's just going to take out my cannon. I'm okay with that. Of all the ways to waste your moves. That was probably one of the best for me. Okay, can we flambe these fools? Friendly fire cannot be affected. Can we ram these guys? 5 to 8. 14 to 20. Six to 8. 12 to 18. It is a kill. Slam. Okay. So let's come around and look at this from a different angle. Now we get flanking times 2. 10 to 14 only. How do they have so much health? 48. Okay. Let's look at this spray for a second. If we move here, is this more like it? That's more like it. Okay. Now do we still get a flank? I'll bet we would if we come here. And we still get 2 attacks as well. This should get them. Yep, critical as well. Wham. Okay. And now we can try tying them down with these guys. Because she is going to retaliate, but she has really small amounts of damage against them. Let's see about... Oh, you can't do this again? Can't use it for 1 more turns? Can we blind her? 25%. It's some damage, though. Will it turn her around? It did. Does that count as a flank? No, because she's guarded or whatever. She has that ultimate view of everything. Whatever that was called. Turns out machines are pretty good against demons. Believe it or not. We lost a unit, didn't we? Yeah, a cannon. We lost a cannon. That's right. Critical. Critical blunderbuss. Nice. Party robots. Y'all could use the XPs, so go ahead. Wham. Level up. Okay, we have a couple of flame tanks that we can send up north. Who is it? Ben Ham has a couple of flame tanks in his army, so that'll be helpful. We're up to expert with this party robot. So melee strength, resistance, and hit points. We need some experience for this guy. But we did win. That's good. Mass Bless. Blesses all friendly units on the battlefield. So this must be a technology, a spell of some kind. 47 casting points. 464 mana, look at that. Worth it. Totally worth it in the long run. Oh, we've got this musketeer that we could throw into this army. That's perfectly reasonable, as a matter of fact. Yeah. They've got Brew Brothers and stuff, but it's mostly living beings in this specific army, so I think we leave the Brew Brothers here. We'll head over this way. Okay, he's still eager. Let's see about coming up this way. I shouldn't send him to the end of his movement, to be honest, because I don't know what's to expect inside here. Legendary treasure site. We might take this one on next, once we get around to it. We'll see. And Benham, do you have any of your stuff in yet? No. As soon as you do, though, I would really like for it to be equipped. Can you not... Oh, that's the crazed chicken. Orb of Eternal Cold. Yeah, you should be able to equip that. There we go. And Spear of Justice is a strong weapon. What did it say? Polearm? And melee unit. Or melee strength, sorry. First strike as well. That is powerful. The crazed chicken, though, I mean, look at him. He looks like he carries crazed chickens around all the time. So that should be equipped as soon as it arrives. Ideal. Why can you not embark? Why can you not move? Oh, I see. You still have movement points, but it's the turn that I moved you over here. Y'all are still hanging out, being crazy. Do we have time for one more battle? Not really. I'm probably over time already by now. With 2 armies, though, we should be able to show no mercy, first of all. We should be able to auto-combat and live. Okay, we did. In fact, no damage was taken, and the Toadstool Fairies ranked up to Veteran. So some Frost, Strength, Defense, and 4 hit points. Wonderful. And 103 Knowledge. Wow. That's really nice, actually. Okay, so y'all are going to actually go where these folk go, which will probably be over here. Shnaga is getting sandwiched by me and... What was her name? Yana? Leanna? Leanna the Huntress? Okay. Mythical, I don't think we're ready for that. Go ahead and head into the woods then. And you. Oh, we need to come over here and take these guys out, but I don't know if that's important right now. I need to finish up this series, just like most series on my channel right now, because there is some stuff coming out that I really need to get on top of. There are more series that I want to do, more combinations of races and classes in Age of Wonders 3. I love this series. I want to continue on doing different combinations and stuff. But there are other things. We Happy Few is supposed to be out here in just a few days, and so I definitely want to open up a slot for that. We'll just have to see what gets concluded. But rather than take a huge detour and go mess with a couple of independent armies, we've been doing that this entire series, so I'm ready to march up and really start kicking some NPC behinds. I think that's going to be ideal. So if you want to catch the next episode, be sure to subscribe. Consider supporting my channel through the Patreon link down in the video description, and feel free to check out any of my other videos or playlists that you might be interested in. I thank you so much for all the time that you spend on my channel, and I hope blessings of wisdom and peace on all of you. Farewell.